What's up, guys? Welcome to another exciting edition of Real Estate Podcast, episode 430. I'm here with Griffin.
I'm here with Trav.
We're here with Adam.
This week we watched, was it Mike and Nick and Alice?
Yep.
And Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, twice.
It's double Vince. What's better than one Vince Vaughn?
Two. I
Two
figured they
Vince
would have hit
Vaughns.
it off.
Yeah, right.
Imagine
yeah.
you could hang out with yourself. I mean, I'd be like this. Like, I got my fingers crossed right now. We'd be like that. Like,
Yeah.
he's like, I know what you want to listen to. And then that motherfucker turned on the fucking Don't Look Back in Anger. I was like, these motherfuckers. Some sad shit, man. This is supposed to be
I
a
know,
comedy.
right?
I knew he was going to disappear.
Yeah, I
I was
figured.
like, it's going to look back there and he's just going to be gone. And then they're like, we can save him. And I'm like, y'all ain't getting another movie. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
I just sat through this one. You ain't getting another one.
Well, and I thought that like with whenever dude from Office Space showed up and shot him,
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, okay. First of all, that was incredible. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that dude's
Almost as
performance
cool as,
was,
Dolph Lundgren getting shot.
yeah,
Which
right.
happened. I was like, wait a minute, what just happened? I had to rewind it. Like,
Yeah. But
Stephen Root.
I thought that they were going to find out in that moment that there was another time machine.
Mhm.
And then it's like, okay, now one of the Vince Vaughns or the two Vince
Probably would have
Vaughns
been a better story.
and the chick. Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
like, okay, I thought that it was going to get so far out of hand with different
Yeah.
versions of each one of them that it's like, how do we fucking sure this stuff? Because, the time travel thing was kind of a backseat thing.
Yeah.
I mean, they could have literally had anybody come in as the person from the future, quote unquote, and they could have just changed a little bit of dialogue and stuff. Because I mean,
Mhm.
him knowing what happened in the future didn't matter. He didn't know what the Baron looked like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They could have just had Joe Pesci come in and play the character of one of the Knicks and still had the same story, and it would have still been. They wouldn't really had to change anything,
Yeah.
But it was double Vince
They
Vaughn.
could have done anything other than what they did.
And,
They-
maybe I haven't seen a whole lot of James Marsden films,
Easy now.
but this was a weird role for him.
He's been doing a lot of stuff here lately.
Yeah.
Like a lot more. I've noticed him in a lot more, like he's in Paradise. He's in
Which he's great. in
Friends and
Paradise.
Neighbors, Like
Sonic did a lot.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's back. The Mars. They also, did you notice they played it? You remember there was a movie we watched, I can't remember which one, but when I heard that Andrew WK song, I was like, another one.
Yeah.
Interesting. But there was only a few scenes of the movie, like the chloroform scene. He's like, you never heard of you've never seen a movie? Like, the wet rag. He's like, yeah, go in there, wet rag him. The boys in Brackentown scene.
Yeah.
I like that. Remind me of Dropping In, Hot Dropping.
Yeah. Hot Dropping Superstore.
The store clerk. That was pretty good.
Dude, that was hilarious. Yeah.
But
It's like it don't fucking exist.
bad script, man. And then the whole time, can't think of that dude's name. It's Jimmy something. He was a YouTuber that Jimmy Boy.
Yeah.
He kept saying "my boy" when he walks into the club. I was like, this is like so fake. My
Yeah.
boy, my dad. And I'm like, how's this a thing? Like, how? Glad they explained that. He's like, you were a trash can baby. But the movie had everything it needed.
Yeah.
It had Vince Vaughn twice. I mean, not even two Vince Vaughns could save the script.
No.
Had the hot chick.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Steve.
For me, like, I watched this last night, right? And I've had a lot of stuff going on. Like I've been very busy man. Just to sit down and turn your brain off and not really think too much about anything and just enjoying it for what it was. I enjoyed it for what it was. it did need some work. It wasn't as funny as I thought it was going to be. But I mean, I didn't feel like I wasted my time necessarily. I just felt like I've experienced it.
And you can watch it again.
This falls into that category where, like, if my stepdad's here.
Yeah. So no, not really.
You know what I mean?
Because when you're sitting there talking to someone.
Yeah, I mean, it's got some action. I'll just put it on the background. You know?
Yeah. Well, when they was shooting that house stuff, that was cool as fuck.
Yeah. But
should have done a little more with the time travel.
Yeah, to me, it felt
we got
like
a time machine. Why are there not fucking 5 Vince Vaughns?
Exactly.
He's like, I had to come back to save me because when I was trying to save you, I got shot. He's like, fuck, I know the plan. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. And that, to me, that would have been a more interesting, it's kind of like take the ending of The Flash, right? Where like his whole thing was he's wanting to save everybody. He was going crazy. It drove him insane. He become the villain, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. Imagine that, but like comedic, where like by the time the last Vince Vaughn shows up that's done traveled through time like 30 times, he's just almost insane.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, all right, so here's what we need to do. And it's each time his talking gets faster. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what they should have. That would have been amazing. And it doesn't really explain it.
It's the whole like Back to the Future mechanics, like,
yeah,
where instead of a picture, it's a person. He's like, I'll just disappear. And not slowly like Marty was doing. Like, I'm going to just disappear.
Yeah, I'm just not going to be there. Nice to see Keith David. Ben Schwartz, he was in and out.
Singing that fucking, the Piano Man song at the beginning, that fucking.
Yeah. Like, oh, shit.
He was in and out. Oh, and like every time we do a flat, I thought for a minute my TV was fucked up. I was like, why is it black and white? And then I was like, oh, every time and I'm like, I think I could put it together.
Yeah.
I don't need the color difference here to realize this is something that happened before.
Well, and they could have cut the majority of those flashbacks out. Like what?
Yeah.
Or those sequences where like the camera got really jittery.
Yeah. Okay. That was my biggest, my biggest issue.
Because it's I call it the B movie edit. Like it's like, I don't know what the technical term for that is.
It's like when they're going handheld with that one of those gyro things, like you can see it moving.
But you know what I'm talking about, where it's like stop motion, like
like
every other frame,
slow motion.
Yeah, they shot it. Yeah, they didn't shoot it at a high enough frame rate for the.
Yeah, but you know they did.
Fluid. Yeah, so
it shouldn't have looked like a Tarantino fucking walkout. Like,
yeah,
I was like, damn, what's going on with my damn TV? And it was like, oh, this is the movie.
And I thought that like because it did it every so often, and it seemed to do it while there was exposition and stuff happening, and it's like, okay, so maybe the jittering is supposed to signify that the timeline is fucked up or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like when dude got shot and he walked over to the window.
Yeah.
It was either that or they were just trying to slow it down a little because it all happened too fast.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, so the timeline's getting screwed up here. So we're going to know more about like as things continue to progress, this is going to happen more. And then it's just at a certain point they stop doing it. Yeah. Yeah, right.
It's just because.
The guy that wrote and directed this name is Ben David Grabinski.
Ben David?
It's Ben David. The capital B, capital D, all together. Ben David.
Grabinski,
yeah.
Probably doesn't have a lot of stuff under his belt there, huh?
So he wrote and directed this. He wrote 8 episodes of Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. 13 episodes of Are You Afraid of the Dark from 2019 to 2022. Happily, Skip Trace, and Cost of Living, which is a short. And then he directed Happily, which is a Joel
McHale.
What's the guy's name from from Community? Yeah.
Skip Trace. I've seen that.
Yeah. So I mean, he's,
new. Well, I mean,
I mean, he started doing stuff in 2011.
mm,
So, I mean, it's been 15 years.
mm. I mean, you got to
Yeah.
knock off a 5 for COVID.
he's yet to hit his stride.
I mean, this had everything.
Yeah.
I feel like I could have just come up with better shit on the spot. Like, why don't we do this? Grab that
Yeah.
camera. I just make it up, freestyle it. You'll be all right. Vince has got it.
Vince has got it.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Ben David, dude.
Grabinski, you said?
Yep. Grabinski.
I would have
didn't
started
hate it.
with the name. I mean, I didn't
Yeah.
hate it, but I didn't love it.
No, I didn't love it, but
No.
like, I mean, would I rather have watched something else?
Yes.
Probably, yeah. But I don't regret watching it. So I'm right in the
Nah,
middle.
I mean, I was
dude.
going to watch it either way.
I think for the mileage we've done on our movie journey, it's the kind of movie I expect us to run into more
Well,
often than not.
it's
now.
like pretty much how all the comedies are now that are made.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it is. Like, it just,
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. Maybe we had a good run in the 90s and, you know, some of the best comedies
Yeah.
up into the
And it's-
2000s. And then it just, I mean, they can't, every time they try to put something out, like, you know, like if a younger person that didn't grow up watching all those other comedies, if they watch this, they might love it. They'd be like, it's so funny. Like, is it? Man, had some funny parts. The chloroform scene was kind of funny.
And it's not to say that every time travel movie has got to be this big cerebral journey, but they could have did more with what they had.
I mean, if you're going to go there,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
time travel already breaks the movie. As a lover of time travel, it already breaks the story.
they fixed
when you
that though because
include it.
he first time he used it was the second time, right?
Yeah.
He broke it, and then he shot the guy that made it. So, but wait, there's more. There's one in storage.
Yeah. In a warehouse.
Only like a
you know?
PDF or something though. I mean, how do you hook it up? Like,
How funny would it be if they took that idea of this dude having a time machine in this storage locker and Storage Wars was happening and they bid on it? And then now a guy from Storage Wars
That guy
has a
gets
time
it.
machine. Dude, that's a better
Yep.
story.
And then it cuts to him like getting it, showing up somewhere to get it appraised. You know, like, it
Yeah.
appears you have a time machine here.
Yeah. The Pawn Star guy's there.
He's like, hang on, I got a time machine guy.
Yeah, let me call
But
him.
he'll just look around the store. He'll be here in a minute.
It's Marty McFly.
He's like,
He
time
shows up.
machine. You know, he's like, this is like priceless. Like, it's, the guy
Yeah.
leaves and he's like, takes up a lot of real estate. I'm at like
I'll give you.
$500.
Yeah.
For a
I think
time
that's the
machine.
high- Yeah.
And he's like,
He's
I mean, the guy said
lowballing
it was
him.
priceless. He's like, it takes up a lot of real estate. I got to find the right customer. Come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, not
It's a
everybody
fucking
wants to
time
change
machine.
their. Not everybody wants to change their past.
it could fall into the wrong hands, and we kind of got to vet whoever's going to buy it. Like, then it cuts to Rick. You know, it would cut to him like back in like the back where he was interviewing the camera, and he's like, I love it. I want it so bad. Like, I'm
Yeah,
keeping
yeah.
it. We're going to bring the old man back.
Yeah, we're going back.
We're coming back for 14 more seasons.
But that's a question though. Like, what's the last movie that you guys have watched that you just laughed nonstop the entire time from
I
beginning?
was trying to
end?
think of that after this, like trying
Yeah.
to think of a comedy. I kept
I mean-
going back to, there's been some since then, but
Yeah,
I have to say that The Hangover is probably one of the last
yeah,
great comedies. It was rated R. You know, it had a good run. I'm not saying the rest of them. I'm talking about the first one.
Yeah.
There's been a few sprinkled in, but like I can't even think of the names of them. So were they great?
Exactly. I mean, and when I think about it, it's like Eastbound and Down, Righteous Gemstone.
That's a TV show.
Exactly. Like all the comedy is moved to TV.
Yeah. You can get away with a lot more.
Yeah.
You know, but like a movie.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Like the Gemstones would have been a funny 2-hour movie, but then that would have just been it.
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean,
yeah.
and even with TV, if you sink enough time and enough like script writing, you can make any TV really good. Like even shows that don't stick the landing have their high points. And when they're firing on all cylinders, it's amazing.
Right.
So that's, to me, that's just a case of just like there's more room for that inevitable great idea, as opposed to trying to distill it down into a film for like an hour and a half to a 2 hour
It's sorry,
film, you know. Oh, I was just saying.
What do y'all say? Like, how about Free Guy? Free Guy was pretty funny. Ted was pretty funny, but that was 2012. Like most of the stuff is like, you know, 21 Jump Street was funny.
Yeah.
But like when you look up, like, you know, give me a list of top comedies like the last 15 years. Like right here, it's like Good Fortune. No, get that out of here. Bullet Train. I mean, I guess it had some funny moments. Ghostbusters Afterlife is on here. I don't know if I'd label that as a comedy.
I wouldn't label Bullet Train a comedy either, really. Action comedy, sure, but like
this
more
is
action.
End, 2013.
Yeah.
What about Friendship with Paul Rudd? But that's more of what, a black comedy or an absurdist comedy?
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing after I watched this. I was like, man, like it's really gone downhill. Like if you want to watch some good comedy now, it's got to be a TV show.
Yeah. Which is a damn shame. But yeah, I'm going to give it a 0.5 star. I didn't hate it. It was nice to unplug and just watch a movie for a minute. You know what I mean?
0.5 star.
I'm going to have to come in with the no star.
Don't even soften the blow.
For all the obvious reasons.
1 star.
Could have been better.
It should have been.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I was like, I wonder if they use AI to write this. And I was like, nah, it probably would have been better.
Yeah, exactly right.
Probably would have been better.
Well, we got a little bit of movie news here. So Jonathan Majors is back in the news. Jonathan Majors suffers alarming accident while filming new action thriller. So April 3rd, we reported that members of the International Alliance of Theatrical Stage Employees were picketing the South Carolina set of a new action movie starring Jonathan Majors. Now we know what precipitated it. According to Deadline, the strike began in earnest after Majors and his co-star J.C. Kilsone fell out of a window during a stunt gone wrong. There's a video of it. In the video, we see Majors and Kilsone with their hands up. A shot rings out from off screen and both actors stumble back, whereupon they fall through a sheet of glass and drop roughly 6 feet to the ground. That was not supposed to happen. Per sources at Deadline, the window they fell through was replaced with an unsecured sheet of tempered glass that was going to be shattered later in a different stunt that didn't involve any actors. Kilson reported requiring stitches all over his hands, although the actor's reps have said that he is doing well and was taken care of immediately by production, and that he did not feel unsafe on set and continues to have a positive experience working on the project. Majors has made no comment.
He's just
Although the
happy to be
incident-
there.
Exactly, right?
He's like, yeah, I'm fine. I'll jump out of another window.
Yeah. Says IATSE had attempted to get the production to sign a contract securing payments into the union's health and pension funds. Then the safety complaints started rolling in. Workers talked about props falling onto crew members, including one incident where a rigged tree branch hit the set medic. A contractor advised that a building the movie was going to film inside was likely constructed with asbestos and should be tested. Producers still wanted to use the building until crew members discovered black mold, whereupon it was abandoned. They didn't really care about the long-term effects of the crew, one worker said. I don't think it even crossed their minds because they're so inept. Crew members raised concerns about special effects supervisor Chris Bailey, whose job is to execute in-camera effects like explosives and pyrotechnics, since he was prohibited from handling explosive material because of a prior criminal conviction. Per a 2021 press release from the Department of Justice, Bailey responded that no pyro was mishandled and that the incident was a paperwork infraction. Crew members were also concerned about the lack of meetings ahead of complex stunts and scenes that required the use of prop firearms. And then came the window incident, which seems to have pushed crew members over the edge. When I got there, nobody mentioned anything about people falling out of the window, said one worker who helped reset the scene. It seemed weird to me. By the time the strike started last week, over 60% of the crew wanted a collective bargaining agreement.
I saw the video of them falling out the window. So some grainy ass cell phone footage.
Yeah, right. I see it here. That's crazy.
I mean, he's just happy to be making a movie.
Exactly.
He's like, I'll fall out of a window.
Yeah. I would fall out of two. I'll fall through two at the same time.
I got to tack something on real quick to something we were talking about earlier. Best comedies, because I just saw them. Both Deadpool movies.
Yeah. I'd put the Deadpool movies in there
but
for sure.
They're comic book movies, but they're still they're funny as hell, so.
Yeah.
It can be done.
Yeah. Right riders. So yeah, Jonathan Majors just can't seem to catch a break, dude. He might be breaking windows, but he ain't catching breaks. Yeah, tempered baby, So I'm interested to see this movie that he's working on, though. So whenever it comes around, we'll have to peep the trailer on that thing. So Weapons prequel officially happening with original director returning. Weapons was a massive hit upon release, grossing almost $270 million worldwide. Amy Madigan's lauded performance as the central villain, Aunt Gladys, recently earned the actor her first Academy Award for Best Actress in a Supporting Role. Writer and director Zach Cregger is currently hard at work on the next Resident Evil movie, aiming to bring the video game franchise back to theaters. Still, that hasn't stopped him from pushing forward with plans for more based on his hit film Weapons. Cregger first announced plans for a prequel centered on Madigan's Aunt Gladys last September. Thanks to Deadline, the Weapons prequel now has some official details, including Cregger returning to co-write the movie. However, it doesn't look as though he'll be penning the screenplay alone this time around, with writer Zach Shields signing on to the project. Shields has been thriving in the MonsterVerse, having worked on Godzilla vs. Kong, Godzilla King of the Monsters, and Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire, and even Monarch: Legacy of Monsters. Details about the plot are currently unknown, aside from the movie centering on Madigan's character before the events of Weapons, fleshing out her origins. The working title of the prequel is currently Gladys. Cregger seems to be a fan of simple titles, as he has proven with Weapons and Barbarian, and his latest will continue the trend.
That tracks.
Yeah.
She was kind of the biggest thing about the movie.
Yeah. I like the movie. I'm interested to see because I mean, if this is a prequel, how long has she been around? How long has this been happening, But yeah, I'm assuming after he gets through with Resident Evil and doing the rounds with that, and then he'll be back with some more weapon stuff. Krager, baby. Let's see what we got. So Ready Player One gets new adaptation after Spielberg's $600 million blockbuster. Given that Ready Player One earned $607 million at the global box office, it's safe to say that the sci-fi novel adaptation was a crowd-pleasing hit. While audiences have expected that the film's success may lead to the sequel, Ready Player Two, being turned into a follow-up movie, that still hasn't happened. However, thanks to Entertainment Weekly, audiences now know that a new adaptation of Ready Player One is on the way. Still, it may not be what they were expecting. Klein's 2011 book is being adapted into a graphic novel, aptly titled Ready Player One, the graphic novel. The comic iteration is being adapted by Scott Peterson and stunning artwork by Meredith Laxton. 10-speed graphics, so they're going to adapt it into a graphic novel. As for Spielberg's film adaptations, the director has stated that a sequel to Ready Player One is in development. It will be based on the sequel Ready Player Two, but Spielberg won't be directing it. He said he is said to be producing the follow-up, though there are no definitive production plans or release information currently in place. I mean, this came out in 2018. It's been almost 10 years now.
Whoa.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a silly goose time too.
Yeah. And but I mean, I haven't read the books, of course, you know. I know that it took the writers, you know, several years to come up with a follow-up novel and all that stuff. But like, I've heard that there was diminishing return, you know what I mean, with the novel.
Yeah.
So what more is there? Like, is it worth doing? I guess is the question.
Well, like the kid won.
Exactly.
I mean, is he in charge now? Like, what's? Because that was the thing, right? If you win, you get money and you get to be in charge of the whole thing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like Charlie and Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, pretty much.
Get the Willy Wonka that shit.
Yeah. So, and it's like, that's 80s pop culture. Are they going to dip into 90s pop culture? What are they going to do? Don't know. So yeah, we're getting a graphic novel and we're also getting a potential follow-up. By the time this comes out, the movie's going to be over 10 years old, you know? So
Spielberg's like, I've moved on. I'm making alien movies again.
Well, so is the target. So is the target audience.
Yeah. But talking about something that has been in the works for a while, Spaceballs 2 finally confirms 2027 release date per Mel Brooks. So over the last few years, rumors and reports have slowly teased exciting new updates on one of the most long-awaited sequels of the modern era, Spaceballs 2. While a second movie seemed extremely unlikely for a very long time, the 2020s put things in motion as original writer, producer, director, star Mel Brooks teamed up with Josh Gad after Gad sent him an idea for the plot that pushed the movie ahead at ludicrous speed. Officially confirmed for development in June 2025, the film now has a chance to become one of the funniest and most nostalgic movies of 2027. One of the biggest questions surrounding Spaceballs 2 has been its title, which was even teased in the original movie when Brooks' character Yogurt said, God willing, we'll all meet again in Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money. Multiple possible title ideas have come up online over the years, including original star Rick Moranis offering Spaceballs 3, The Search for Spaceballs 2 as an option. Now, with less than a year left until the new adventure takes off, some of that information is finally becoming visible on the unjammed radar. As official report from Deadline confirms that Amazon MGM Studios Spaceballs 2 will officially be released in theaters on April 23rd, 2027. This comes almost 40 years exactly after the original Spaceballs movies released on June the 24th, 1987. Additionally, a rumor from industry insider Jeff Schneider hinted that the movie now has a title in place, Spaceballs, the new one. While the release date is exciting in and of itself, this title would perfectly encapsulate Brooks' silly sense of humor. Looking ahead, with just over 12 months until the movie is scheduled to arrive, Amazon has plenty of work to do for post-production and the film's promotional tour. It's been almost 40 years, dude.
Yeah, yes, it has.
yeah, yeah, right. So,
Almost.
I mean, I might go to the theaters and watch this. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, why not? You know? That first Spaceballs movie was one of my favorite films. Like, of all, I watched it so much.
Yeah,
you know?
I like it so much. If this is bad, it's not going to ruin it for me.
No, not at all. Not at all. So, yeah. Are they going to bring the original cast back? Or as many of them as they can?
I would imagine some of them will show up. I mean, surely this thing's been fucking filmed.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's got the cast up.
So Lewis Pullman.
Rick Moranis.
So is Lewis Pullman playing
Lone Star?
his son? Yeah. No, because Bill
Starburst.
Pullman's credited. Yeah, right. Yeah. So it's like, is his son playing his son? You know what I mean? So. I mean, that's
he's like, I know who we can get to play my boy. My
boy.
I
mean, yeah, my boy.
Fucking Mel Brooks. Of course he'll be 100.
Yeah, I know, right? Is he still going to be in charge? Kiki Palmer's going to be in it? Okay.
I mean, for Rick Moranis to come back, if that's real, it's on IMDb. I mean, the script must be decent.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he would be like,
Yeah. So yeah, we've got that to look forward to.
I wonder who's going to be replacing John Candy. Maybe Josh Gad will be that
yeah.
Because he's in it, but he doesn't have anything, doesn't say what he's playing, so we'll see about that.
I mean, they've even got freaking Michael Winslow as the radar tech coming back. I mean, you know what I mean?
Come on now. He was like, they were like, you think you? He was like, let me check my schedule.
Yeah, right. Are they making another Police Academy movie anytime soon?
I'm surprised they haven't rebooted that.
Exactly, right.
Like, if you gave that the 21 Jump Street treatment,
yeah, Goofy
Academy could be funny again. I mean,
yeah, right.
It went downhill towards the end of the series, but I always enjoyed the Police Academy movies, especially the earlier ones. I like the dude that played the lieutenant.
Yeah.
I don't even think he's alive anymore, but he was a good asshole. He had that little, it was like half a fucking cane.
Yeah. I mean, whenever you look at the only photo that they've got on IMDb for this film, I mean, it's got everybody sitting in the room.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
IMDb, I see it doesn't have a picture. It's blank. Oh, there's one in the photos.
Yeah.
Let me get in close. I don't know. That looks AI generated.
It could be.
Look, and they got Mel Brooks on the laptop. I don't know if that's real.
I mean, him being there or on the laptop looks like it's been added in, but
yeah.
I mean,
well, like everybody's talking to the person beside them, or and they're not at the same time. Like, I'm gonna ask AI if this has been fucking generated.
It was a stage photo. Like everybody,
who's Josh Gad laughing at? Nobody else is laughing.
I don't know. I think he's just happy to be there. That Frozen money's dry
next to him with the hat on.
I guess. Yeah.
He's like, I'll sit next to Rick.
Yeah, I'm wearing my vest.
That's who I'd want to sit next to too.
Yeah.
Rick, I got you a seat. You know, I'm over here counting fingers.
Yeah, right. Why's Will Smith in the background eating spaghetti?
Yeah. Sitting on a couch of spaghetti.
Yeah, eating the couch of spaghetti.
Well, like, what's going on in this room? There's a huge fire hydrant back there.
I don't know.
And the yogurt costume.
Yeah. Oh, man.
And over here, looks like a script. Oh, dude, there's a fucking pizza sitting in a chair. This ain't real. Look at that pizza.
I know. I don't know. Somebody had to pay for IMDb
Pro.
just to upload this. Yeah, just to upload this photo. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Why is there a freaking one of those cool Gatorade dispensers in the box in that crate?
Yeah, in a crate.
Yeah, it's like, what are we doing?
And a fucking predator head.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know, man. But last up here, X-Men reboot director confirms fresh start for the MCU.
What?
The first official team up in the Marvel Cinematic Universe came in 2012's The Avengers, which united Iron Man, Thor, and Captain America, with the film's success confirming why this group is known as Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Last year, another beloved supergroup joined the MCU with Fantastic Four. The next ensemble that we're chomping at the bit to finally see join the MCU are the X-Men, with Jake Schreier set to helm the debut picture. Given his success with Thunderbolts, the most recent group to unite in the MCU, it's easy to see how he scored the gig. However, some major questions still remain about his vision for the movie. Deadpool Wolverine Hugh Jackman came out of self-imposed Wolverine retirement, and the upcoming Avengers Doomsday sees a number of former X-Men stars reviving their roles for the MCU. The lingering question is, with an X-Men movie on the horizon, how much of it will feel like a reunion tour, and how many fresh faces will Schreier enlist? Speaking with MovieWeb in support of season 2 of Beef, Schreier understandably couldn't reveal much about the project, though he did admit that he and Kevin Feige are approaching the concept in a way that will offer a fresh start for the franchise. I would say that we are aiming to do something that feels like a fresh start and going for something that feels new. And really something that Kevin has pushed for is this idea of what can you do within this world? It's such a massive world. And I've spent the year just rereading a ton of it, like the entire Chris Claremont run and so many different, the great work that Grant Morrison did. There's so many different interesting takes within this world, and that shouldn't be a clue as to anything. That's just for background and just to live in the world and how deep that world is. Just thinking about it, what are the corners of it? What are the sides of it that maybe haven't been done so brilliantly in so many of these great movies that we can? That were areas that we can explore where it feels like we're doing something new. Outside of Doomsday, which will feature James Marsden as Cyclops, Alan Cummings as Nightcrawler, Sutter Patrick Stewart as Charles Xavier, and many more X-Men veterans, there have been no new confirmed X-Men debuting in the upcoming movie. In season 1 of Beef, Schreier collaborated with star Steven Yeun, resulting in the actor getting cast in the MCU. For Thunderbolts, Yeun was cast as a Sentry but had to depart the project due to scheduling issues. Earlier this year, Yeun confirmed he was still open to joining a superhero project, and Schreier similarly isn't ruling out bringing Yeun into the fold for the MCU as a different figure. I love Steven very dearly, and he's one of the very best actors that we have. So, I mean, I would never not be looking for places to cast him, but no specifics. Are they going to try to like make a huge turn?
So an honorable mention for Steven Yeun. He's pretty good in Invincible. He's the voice of the titular character.
Yeah.
And nails it.
Okay. Yeah, I've been meaning to check that out. I haven't got around to it yet, of course, but I've heard really good things about it. So, but yeah, I wonder, like with them, it's almost like they're going out of their way to try to do something different within the world of the MCU. Is that going to hurt the MCU, or do you think it's going to help the MCU, or do you think it's just going to cause no changes?
I don't think it's going to really affect anything. The MCU is such a juggernaut that it can, if it's no good, if it doesn't work, it's just going to be forgotten about, like the Marvels and other lackluster stuff that they've put out in the past. If it's a hit, then it's a cash cow that's going to rake them in $1 bajillion.
Right. And
But
of course,
but as
it
for
will.
affecting the brand itself, I don't think it's going to do anything.
Do you think that they'll purposefully, like almost purposefully, go out of their way to cast like some of the non-traditional X-Men characters and try to do a new spin with it? That way, if it doesn't work out, they're like, okay, that was like almost like Excalibur, Alpha Flight. There's different versions of the X-Men. This is just an iteration of that.
No, that's an interesting idea, and I think it's gonna take them putting their faith in a creative director, a la James Gunn, in order to pull that off. Like somebody that they can trust can take these more obscure X-Men or just obscure characters in general and crank out something that's amazing.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we'll see whenever it comes out, but I mean,
in all honesty, instead of just being like a punchline or anything like that, I think if they could really go as far as to make like an X-Force movie or series, they could probably pull that off, but would they need to have Deadpool around for that,
I think that they could do it without Deadpool. I don't think that they will, but I think that they could. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You sound like a fucking 30 movie deal or something, right? Like something crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, where the fuck
like
are
25 films? Yeah, exactly, right. So,
where's the movies?
But that was all the movie news that I saw. I don't know about you fellas, but I'm ready for some triggity trailers.
Well, I won't get too excited.
I mean, it is April. I was going to say it is February, but we're past that already. Yeah, right.
Animal Farm.
Okay, this first trailer here. Okay. It's really weird to me.
Have you seen the trailer?
No. I haven't watched the trailer.
I thought you were talking about the trailer when you said it's really weird. Nah.
Well, I'm gonna hold my comments until after we watch the trailer. I knew that this was happening, but I'll save my comments until after we peep this.
Well, you see what studio's doing it.
Exactly. That's one of my things. Yeah. But I'm
it's a dead giveaway right there.
Yeah, I'm holding my comments until we check the trailer.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see what it smelled like.
Mm-hmm. Is that?
Need one of those little red hats. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. It's weird, right? Because like I remember reading Animal Farm whenever I was in high school, right? And it's been a long time since I've read it, of course. But like, it is a very depressing book from what I can remember. Because it's like, yeah, things are going good and great, and we took the power back, but it's then the animals become worse than the humans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, it's a very interesting direction for them to take this. Because I don't think the cautionary tale aspect is going to be as cautionary as it needs to be. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Or as dark as it should be.
Exactly. It's weird that Angel's doing it. It's weird Andy Serkis is directing it. It's weird that they've got an all-star cast. It's weird Seth Rogen's in there. It's just, it makes me that much more interested in watching it because of all these things,
Yeah. Wish you could see the dislikes.
I know, right?
All I'm saying is it's got 361,000 views and it's got less than 2,000 likes. So,
yeah.
I think people have been lighting that other button up.
I know.
Wasn't there another animated Animal Farm, an older one,
Yeah, there was a
like in the
traditional animated.
70s or?
Yeah.
I believe that one's a little darker.
Yes.
I mean, this looks like a
So,
Pixar movie.
It does.
They'll be selling toys. Well, when
Yeah.
I saw the studio, I was like, this is a Christian studio, or at least that's how it started.
Yeah.
You know, they did the Sound of Silence, and now they do. I think this is the same studio. You know that George Washington trailer we watched?
Yes.
That looks pretty good,
Right.
but I don't know.
I think it's went from a Christian studio to just a pro America.
Yeah,
studio.
once they broke out with that the success of the Sound of Silence, seems like they're leaning into, you know, they finally got enough money under their belt that they can,
Yeah.
you know,
That's very interesting.
this is the one with Aaron Eckhart in it. Yeah, whoa, how the mighty have fallen. You'll see. Thank you for not smoking. Deep water, Sir Ben Kingsley. I believe he's a sir, right?
Yeah.
There's not that much room on an airplane. Deep Blue Sea, Die Hard 2. This might be a silly goose time.
Jesus, everything going wrong all at once.
It's the final destination. Oh, God. It's floating. Shit.
Wait, so
Yeah,
first off,
the
this thing
plane's
is
not sinking.
floating?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Deep Blue Sea. Like, seeing Aaron Eckhart, I'm like, okay, it's been a while.
Yeah.
But Ben Kingsley?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, what are you doing? The fuck, man? You're a sir. We got another Seth Rogen, Edward
Exactly.
Norton.
He's over here like the sir don't cash checks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We hadn't seen Eddie Boy in a while.
Nah, it's been a
So,
minute.
yeah.
The Invite. Oh, just leave her name out. Oh. Why's the frame doing that? Whoa. Easy. Penelope Cruz. Mm-hmm. You just picking up on that?
Okay. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't know.
What was
I don't
going
know
on with
what
the
to
camera
say.
frame?
I don't know. I thought it was going to like spell the name of the movie out eventually or something.
That's what happens when you let AI cut the trailer.
Yeah, right.
So what the fuck is that? I don't know. Leave it in there. It's different. Josh Gad here. Since we were talking about him, since he's in control of the, what you call it, Spaceballs Couples Weekend. Oh, I'm blowing it up. I mean, we could get even. I know.
Okay.
Kevin Pollak's not going to be in that enough. Apex. Mm. Whoa. I like when this dude plays a bad guy. Oh.
Okay.
The Deadliest Game.
Okay.
I'm going to see Jason Segel in a minute.
Right.
It's a Red Band trailer.
Okay.
Over your dead body. Looks the same. Where's the Red Band coming in? Oh. Wet Rag. Slow the trailer down a little. That said The Lonely Island, right?
Yeah. I had to tell you a couple of times that it's a comedy.
Here's something I bet you never thought you'd see Jude Law playing Putin. I thought it was going to be Paul Dano playing Putin, but
I mean,
The Wizard of the Kremlin. Look at him. Whoa. He looks weird.
Yeah.
It's the hair. Ah. You got one.
Mm-hmm.
We've already watched that. Why would he say that? Dude's eyes are like super blue.
Yeah.
Apple's killing
Looks
it.
pretty
I like the
good.
new HBO, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now. I guess the subtitles just don't work.
I am Billy Big Balls.
They're doing the most. That dude's so cool. How many times is he going to look at the camera? Oh,
Every time.
he gets so much eye time, like with the camera. Look at it again. Look at the camera. I feel like most of that movie is just going to be him walking towards the camera.
Yeah.
Well, that's all the trailers.
All
Pretty
right.
exciting stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like you're looking at your webcam as you say that.
Slow motion. Violence. Violence. Psycho Killer's out.
Okay. I'm down with that.
That's the guy that did 7, right? I think I
Yeah.
remember that was in the trailer. They better, that song better be in that movie.
Yeah.
At least the credits. If not, I'm cutting it in there.
Might as well.
It might save the movie.
Do.
Or like,
Doo-doo-doo.
or the fucking lyrics are sprinkled throughout the dialogue. Someone's like a smartass and they're like, well, aren't you just a real live wire?
Yeah.
That's their way of getting around paying for the.
Yeah. The license for it, the rights.
I was trying to look it up real quick. There was talks of they're doing an American Psycho like series or
remake.
something. There's something that's happening.
Yeah.
And I saw a few days ago that they were talking about. I don't know though. It looks like that may have been bullshit.
Yeah.
But a lot of people
I know they
said that what's his name should play Austin Butler.
Yeah. I know they're working on rebooting it. I don't know if they're going to do a series or a film because we talked about it a long time ago about can they get away with
It was
doing
like
this
December
now?
2024 or something. It was.
Yeah.
A lot of people are like, no, don't do it.
Yeah, I mean the Christian
it still
Bale one
holds
was
up, man. That movie will stand the test of time.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, Psycho Killer.
I'm down.
Checks in the mail.
Flag is raised.